As a new realtor or someone who's maybe struggling right now, you don't have to spend money, you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tech Tuesday at 8 a.m. with Frank and Chris. And we do have a special guest, but I want to let you know this is the last Tech Tuesday till after the first of the year because everybody's going to go and enjoy their families with Christmas, and it's going to be awesome. So we have a very special guest, and the reason is because Cyndy Silva is a very, very dear friend of mine who I have met probably, I don't know, 7 years ago, and we have developed a great relationship. I just love her and her husband, Jared, and she is a baller, if that's the term I could use. She is so successful in real estate, and that's one of the reasons that she came on today to share a little bit of her story and her secret to success. So, Cyndy, I'm going to ask you to take about 5 minutes and briefly do a short little bio and tell us about yourself.
Oh, all right. Well, I officially, as of yesterday, hit 10 years in the real estate business. Yesterday was my anniversary. So that was very exciting. I got into real estate on accident, I would say. My best friend, Darcy Stratton, was a realtor at the time, and I was a stay-at-home mom with a background in construction. And the girl just wouldn't give up on me until I actually went into Keller Williams that one day and met my business partner, Brent Gove. So it was by accident I got into real estate and just realized the passion that I had in this industry. I just love being a realtor more than anything else in the world. I believe all my other jobs I've had in the past has led me up to be a successful realtor. Little did I know back then, those little jobs actually gave me the power to be as powerful I am today. And I have now grown my team. I went from just a little single person to a team of, I believe I got 12 now, a
Wow.
12-person staff. And, just loving it and, keep every year I'm trying to plug in one new thing to make my business stand out from the year before. So that's something I'm very passionate about is, upping it every single year. And I'm excited for what I've got in store for next year too.
Okay, so before real estate, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Petaluma, California.
Okay, and before real estate, you did some modeling, didn't you?
I did. Yes. I had a very successful career in modeling for 10 years. I had an agency in San Francisco, and I also had one in Athens, Greece. And so I got to travel all over the world from when I started. The moment I got out of high school, my parents wouldn't let me start till I graduated high school. So the day I graduated high school, I signed my papers, and off I went.
Wow, that's exciting. I know that's a dream for a lot of people. Now, one of the things that I'm just going to throw out there, being that you're so successful, you could tell everybody how much money you made and all that kind of stuff and all the awards. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. But
Nobody
the
cares.
biggest flex I think that you did is become so successful in real estate is that you retired your husband.
I did.
Tell us about that.
Yes. So my husband got into, this company called the .com coming out in the 90s, little known the internet. So when he was 18, in San Francisco, he got right into telecommunications, helping putting corporate, commercial internet in buildings and skyrocketed to right to the top of his industry. Was working, very big jobs like the Golden One Center, the Kaiser, all the government buildings around here. And it just became a lot after doing it for, over 25 years. And he just wasn't happy anymore. He'd pace the hallways at nighttime, wasn't sleeping, just wasn't happy to get up and go to work every day. And so one day I just asked him, hey, if you could choose any job, what would you choose to do if you could do something else today? And he said, come work for you, which was a huge surprise. Nothing I'd ever thought my husband would say. And so I looked at him and I said, well, honey, you're lucky when you told me to take that leap from Keller Williams to EXP. We have, over $1 million in stock now that was awarded to us and earned to us, that I could have you quit your job today and we'll be fine. And so he quit his job and 2 years ago got his real estate license, and he's on my team as one of my assistants on my team.
Now, tell us about your two kids.
Yes, so I've got two bratty teenagers. Okay, I'm lying, but not really. No, I love them to death. So I have a daughter who is 15, JC, and she goes to Rockland High. She's currently on the Rockland High basketball team and also on the lacrosse team, and very busy with student body. Very proud mom of her. She's stepped up and took AP classes this year and still getting her straight A's. So
Wow.
very proud mom. And
Yeah.
then I have my little one, London, who is in 8th grade at Springview here in Rockland. And she is a cheerleader and also started playing lacrosse. And we are very proud of her because she is dyslexic and she has worked so hard her entire life. So finally, she is getting straight A's for the first time in her life. And that is a very proud moment for a child
Yes.
who has disabilities, has to work twice as hard, and they said one day it will click and she'll get there, and she did it. So we are very, very proud of her right now, being able to do sports and still continue to get straight A's.
Okay. So thank you for those bios. I love that. I just love the fact that you retired Jared. I think that's the biggest shining moment for me. How was 2023 real estate wise for you?
You know what? I shouldn't say that, because for me, it was one of my lowest years out there. But at the same time, I have learned, I don't let the market control me. I control the market. And there were some little stepping stones I had to learn along the way, because it has been such madness, having 10 in escrow at all times. Is I was so busy chasing the work in front of me and trying to survive, that when January came of this year, I didn't have anything in my pipeline because I was so busy chasing what's in front of me. And my coach had yelled at me for years, don't let that happen. And sure enough, it happened. And it was good for me because it learned for me to get back to my original roots that they always taught me, and how to be a successful realtor. And I will not let this happen this year. But overall, I actually, had a fantastic year. Just, quite a bit less than what we've been seeing over the past few years, but that's okay.
Yeah. So one of the things about Cindy is she has a coach. She was with Workman, and Workman is not a cheap business. And matter of fact, 1 month for coaching is about like somebody's mortgage payment, which I totally get. But tell me a little bit about how Workman has inspired you and gave you the tools to achieve what you've achieved.
Absolutely. So I found my stuff, I was kind of stuck in my business. I was making a great amount of money, but I was just kind of making the same amount every year. And I said, I knew in myself I could do more, but I just didn't know how to do more. So I went to my mentor, my business partner, Brent Gove, and he said, Cyndy, it's time for you to spread your wings. You're going to start your own team and you're going to get a coach. And I said, but I got you, Brent. Like, you're my coach. He's like, I'm out of things to coach you. You've done everything I've said. And now it's time to find someone else who could help you spread their wings. So
Mhm.
did a lot of research, called a lot of people, because like you said, this is a mortgage payment. This was going to be, I didn't want it to be a burden on my family, to be have a coach, but I knew it was the next step. So I fell in love with Workman Success System because they had a system for everybody. And I'm a little bit difficult to coach, I know, because there's some things I won't do. But what they do is find what you're good at and accelerate on that. And by me hiring a coach in just 1 year, I tripled my GCI. So it
God.
worked. It worked big time.
That is amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so now for 2024, what are you going to be doing different this year, if anything, that you didn't do in 2023?
what I'm going to do different is I'm really going to stick to those things that Workman's taught me. The simple thing as an ABC board, your top 50, just not losing those people that are my referral partners, because I base my business on referrals. Almost 100% of my business is on referrals. And what I can't do is can't get too busy to lose touch with those past clients. So that is my goal. Is I'm going to have all my quarterly events planned here in the next few weeks. I'm going to have exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm actually going to execute it. I don't have the reason I'm too busy anymore. I have a big enough team to help me out. So I can't use that excuse anymore, and just really focus. And even if it's only, you know, 10 minutes a day we're lead generating, you got to do it every single day. It's going back to those roots to become successful.
That's awesome. What do you want to do, but you're kind of scared?
Ooh, I guess the one thing that I've been
Cyndy
working
is
on.
speechless. Cyndy is speechless.
Well, it's kind of embarrassing. So we had my two best friends, Jen and Darcy, and I had an audacious goal. We were going to write a book for real estate. And the reason this was scary to me is I don't really like books. I don't really read books. I am more of listening on audio, at a
Right.
fast forward pace. So this was very scary for me. Unfortunately, we started this right before COVID. So COVID, put a damper on it. We couldn't see each other. We couldn't be each other around each other. But we've now finished the book and it is in production right now. So our first copy will be coming out any day. And the reason this is scary is just I'm not an author, but it was a goal that I really wanted to do, and I'm super proud of our book. And I cannot wait for Secrets to Sold to be out for all homeowners to be able to read, and realtors to help them as well.
Well, I think that you've got the right partners, and I think the book is really important because this isn't some fairy tale book. I mean, you're all married, you all have children, you all go through stuff. Some stuff's pretty heavy. Okay. Everybody sees us on Facebook and Instagram, and everybody thinks we have this great life, but we're just as screwed up as everybody else, you know? And I think when you get raw with people and tell people who want to start a real estate business, who have children, who have, just things going on in their life, you guys are the perfect example.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. My goal is that everyone gets those moments that I've been so lucky to have in real estate, where real estate really changes your life.
Yes.
And it's something you hear of, but when you actually experience it over and over again, that is a feeling I hope every agent gets out there, because there's been multiple times when you get that paycheck. And even when I first started going, looking at my husband going, oh my gosh, we have no credit card debt anymore. This big check paid off everything we've been working for our whole life in one
Wow.
paycheck. And to be able to do that multiple times is just, I don't think there's any other career out there that you could have fun and be this life changing, and not only change your life, but you get to change other people's lives along with it.
Legally.
Legally. Exactly.
Now, raising children, that's a small feat in itself because schools aren't cheap anymore. And you live in Rockland, and I'm sure that Placer County loves Rockland residents that pay their Melloroos and all the other stuff.
Yes.
And then Jen has got what, 6 kids, five,
Yep. Yep.
6 kids, and she's killing it. And then Darcy and her mom, they have children and they're killing it. So
Hmm.
I'm saying to you, the book needs to come out because people need to hear not only your wins, but your struggles. I think
Thank
that's
you.
very, very important. I really, really do. Now, Cyndy is also very active in the real estate community. I know that Cyndy helps me with my golf tournament, and she's just a blessing. I would be lost without her, along with everybody else on my committee, and that she's very involved with networking. She knows everybody, which I think is a secret to her success. And then she has very faithful clients that still call her up and ask her for help. And she's even doing business out of town. I think you had a couple of things going down in Santa Cruz or
Oh
Aptos,
yeah,
something.
I've got them in Florida right now. We've got Texas. We've got them all over right now. Yeah, we're for Idaho. Really using my referral partners big time right now.
Okay. So in our last closing minutes, and I apologize to people, it was a little hard to get on, but this is going to be on, this is recorded right now, so it's going to be going out to everybody. For those people that are struggling with real estate because the bills keep coming and you want to know how you can balance yourself with kids and life and family and real estate, what are a couple things that you, Cyndy, can share with a group that's going to really impact them on whether they make it or not?
Absolutely. So, as a new realtor or someone who's maybe struggling right now, you don't have to spend money, you guys. I have based my business of never spending or I shouldn't say never spending, but spending very little money. There are so many activities out there that could produce clients that are free. Social media, doesn't cost anything to make a video, you guys. And that's how I'm getting the referrals out of state. Open houses. Open houses are free. All you need to do, when I first started this, and this is no joke, I didn't even have enough money to make photocopies for my open houses. I had enough money to make one photocopy. I'd put it in a Dollar Tree frame and I stuck it on the counter of my open houses, and they could take pictures with their cell phone if they wanted to. So what in snacks, I needed snacks. Guess what? It was the leftover snacks that was in my cupboard that my kids didn't eat. I'd bring those to the open house. There's so many tools that you could use. It could be as small as thing as go to a party, go to your kids' birthday parties, go to these school events, talk to the crossing guards as you're crossing the street, talk to everybody you know. I have sold houses for the girl in the drive-through at McDonald's. I've sold it for the cashier at Walmart. Talk to everybody this time of the year. Just wear an EXP shirt or whatever brokerage you have. I guarantee if you do that, people will talk to you, but just show up to things that are free. Sporting events. My kids play sports all year round. I'm at every single sporting event. Sometimes I sponsor the sporting event. If not, I'm wearing my Cyndy Silva Realty shirt there because every single person, every game is going to ask me something about real estate. Just happened with my daughter's ex-coach, gonna help him find a house next. So please utilize the things that are free that don't cost you money because they are the producers of referrals and great clients because you're meeting them on a way that is organic. It's not fake. You're just meeting them at a party, meeting them at a soccer game, very casual, not a lot of pressure. So please utilize in this hard market everything that is free.
So I think this is very important because right now in this period, right before Christmas, everybody who's an agent is sitting at home working on their business plan. They're also trying to think how they can get new business. And you're being hit with social media and emails about join this coaching program and join this coaching program where Cyndy just said it. It's free. You just
Mhm.
need to get off your butt and go outside and meet people. We get these secret agents that just stay home and waiting for the phone to ring. It is not going to happen. What
No.
else, Cyndy, could you give before we close out?
Great. This is the best time of the year to do the free marketing, everyone. Is simple thing. I just sent my team out, go canvas a neighborhood, send them a list of the Christmas lights you like, the Christmas parades coming up, attach a candy cane with a ribbon to that, leave it on their front porch. The amount of calls that you're going to get because it's not real estate related, it's community related. Get out there and do things for your community. That's what are going to make people give you a call. And especially with the holidays coming up, it could be tree lightings, whatever you want. But those are simple things. Once again, does not cost you money. You could get a box of candy canes at the Dollar Tree for $1, attach them to Christmas lights. Like I said, there's the Santa parades coming up. Drop those off on a front porch. Start the conversation that way instead of, do you know, is anyone looking to buy or sell a home? Invite them to community events. That's free. And not only does it help you, helps the community, and they really like you because they know you're involved in the community that they are wanting to purchase in.
Cyndy, Thank you. Thank you for getting up and looking like Santa's elf. Thank you so
Just for
much.
you. I always like to bring you a little surprise. So I wanted to be your Christmas elf today.
Well, you did, and I can't thank you enough. I know this probably isn't the best time because you're getting kids off to school and everything else and you're busy, but thank you so much. Hey, just if you could tell us your phone number in case anybody wants to get a hold of you for any questions.
Absolutely. Please, if you run out of free ideas or you just need help or a little encouragement, please don't ever hesitate to reach out to me. That's what I'm here for. And my phone number is 916-878-6391.
That's awesome. Cyndy, please tell the family, Jared and the girls, Merry Christmas. You guys have a lot to be thankful for. Lot
Yes.
to be thankful for. You guys are amazing. I love you. Thank you for being my friend, and we'll see you next year.
Sounds good. I love you, my friend. Merry Christmas to you and Mary as well.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.